finally time for me to review Stranger Things Season 3. Now, before I get into Season 3 of Stranger Things, let me talk about the first two seasons real quick. First season, really dang good. Second season, also pretty good. The Lost Sister storyline was pretty bad and has the only bad episode in Stranger Things, that being what I just mentioned, the Lost Sister episode. But still a pretty good season. Also, I like what they're doing so far. Like season 2, it took place in Halloween and after Halloween, so they're like, let's just upload it around Halloween. And this season, it takes place in on 4th of July, so they're like, let's just upload it on 4th of July. I see what you're doing, Duffler Brothers. So, yeah. Now, this plot does have a lot of stuff, so I'll go through all the things right now, the whole plot points that goes on in this season. First off, Hopper is angry at Mike since Mike and Eleven are getting very close. They're now dating, and Hopper saw them kissing, and yeah, Hopper ain't too happy with that. There's also him and Joyce are taking on this Terminator-like guy, and also trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the magnets and stuff, since what power outage had happened. There's also Russians, yeah, evil Russians, which is kind of funny, since it takes place during the Cold War. Um, the only thing that does happen is that Jonathan and Nancy are having problems with their work environment, since the people they work for are kind of scumbags. And yeah, that's most of the plot. Also, Dustin does have a girlfriend this season. In fact, him, Steve, and a new character named Robin are infiltrating the Russians' base. And yeah, and also, as per usual, Will is having a little bit of a spider sense of what's going to happen with the Upside Down, since he senses the Upside Down are going to come back and with no mercy this time. So yeah, and it does kind of retread some things from season 2, like how Joyce has a boyfriend. If you remember what happens in season 2 with Joyce's boyfriend, that it happens here, and with the whole Will sensing what's going to happen with the Upside Down coming back to get revenge, and yeah, but I do think the acting really does save it here. I was personally never bothered by this, and also, one thing I do have to give credit for in this season is the production. Dear God, the mall in this season looks amazing. It looks perfect, and I actually want to go to that mall if it's real. So yeah. Also, I do like what they're doing with Mike and Eleven here. Their chemistry is really well done. And also, they implied in this season that, like, halfway through, I think, they implied that Will might be gay, which I'm perfectly fine with. We don't know that much about Will, since, I can understand the first season, since, he was captured by the Demogorgon. But in season 2, he didn't really have that much development. He was just there to be like, oh, I have to get this Demogorgon out of me and stuff. But I'm glad they're finally giving him some much more character this time around. But even with his implied that he's gay, he's still my least favorite out of the 4 boys, since yeah, the other 3 boys have a lot more personality in my opinion. I do like the whole Jonathan and Nancy subplot. It is really good. And also, I like how in this season, Hopper is angry like 100% of the time. There is never a moment where there's one episode where he gets his butt beat by this Terminator-looking guy. Like, I'm not even joking. I watched this season with my brother and my sister, and we all pointed out that yeah, that's basically like the Terminator. He's not a cyborg or anything, but still. And it's also kind of funny since in season 2, you might miss it since it does go by really quickly. But Eleven was watching a trailer for Terminator, so yeah. Also, I do like what they're doing with old characters like Steve in this season. Him and Dustin work well perfectly with each other, and their dialogue is very humorous. And they also do a good job making him feel like the older brother to Dustin, even though he's not biological. He's actually more like, just sort of like a friend who acts like an older brother, which is nice. And also, I do like the new character of Robin, and seeing her and Steve get drugged and acting like they're high is hilarious, and I really found that funny. Also, Dustin does get some funny moments, as per usual. I wasn't a big fan of him and the group being separated the entire season, which kind of bothered me. But I do like what they're doing with Max this season. She is very good. And also, I do like what they're doing with Billy in this season, since basically the entire season, he's possessed by this body snatcher-like monster. And yeah, the only thing and I do like the flashbacks to Billy's childhood. It is very well done. But the child actor, I swear, for young Billy, looks like every child actor roll into one. Like I swear I've seen that child actor before. And also, the only thing that bothers me about Billy's storyline is the fact that we have this at the start. It's him going on a date with Mike's mom, which is kind of creepy. I get that she's old, but still, it's just kind of creepy to watch. I'm not even joking. Especially since she's married and has 3 kids. God. Um, yeah, I'm really losing my voice today. But also, there's this one scene with Eleven. I'll give you a hint of what happens. They're at a hospital. A giant monster comes, and Eleven does something. I won't spoil what it is, but it was one of the most awesome moments I've ever seen in Stranger Things. Like, it's probably my favorite 11 moment we've gotten in Stranger Things so far. And the ending was very well done, in my opinion. It felt really sad, since a character who I'm not going to spoil does move on, does pass away. But it is very sad, in my opinion, since I really like that character. Also, there was Alexei, who's this new character, which I found to be hilarious. There's this one moment where they're trying to, like, steal a car, trying to get a car so that way they can get away from the Terminator guy. And they say, this man is very dangerous. He has killed numerous babies. And Alexei is drinking a Slurpee. Like, it's just kind of funny to me. So, yeah, overall, there is a lot of stuff that happens in Season 3 of Stranger Things. But I do think the acting, the story, and a lot of things do help it out, in my opinion. I know this is kind of short, but still. Overall, I'm going to give Stranger Things Season 3 a 9 out of 10. Pretty good, but I still think maybe the first season is my favorite. And also, they have this character named Erica, and sometimes she can get annoying, but she does have some funny moments. And yeah, overall, Season 3 of Stranger Things is pretty good. So, yeah. See you all later, and bye. It is a pretty good season, by the way. Bye.